What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And I'm actually not home right now. I am currently on the way home, but I thought I'd video myself driving, even though you should never be on your phone while driving, but it's okay. I am paying attention. So I'm gonna talk about a creepypasta today, so don't even worry. Yes, I have my license. Thank you for asking. Yes, I just got out of school. Thank you for asking. My day was absolutely horrible, but it's all right. Everyone has a bad day, a few bad days here and there. So we're gonna get home, hop on the PC, record the creepypasta, and yeah, by the time you're gonna see this, it's probably going to be later. So I'm almost home. So, yeah. Alright, we're back on the PC and not on the iPhone. So, today we're going to be talking about the Persuaded. Now, we're moving on to the lesser known creepypastas, and then we're going to be moving on to urban legends. So, all around, we're just going to be talking about spooky stuff, because, why not? I guess that's kind of what my channel is going towards, because you guys didn't like the conspiracy theories, so we're going creepypasta urban legend route. Just depends what you guys like more. I am going to be getting a new microphone and a new camera here soon, because this microphone is not that good and the camera is so low quality, and I don't understand why. It's a Logitech, it's pretty old, but I need to upgrade my stuff so I could become more high quality, I would say, so it'd be more appealing to the eye. My motivation's at an all-time low right now. My happiness is at an all-time low right now. But that doesn't stop me from doing what I like, is making videos. So today, what I have for you is the Persuaded, very, very lesser-known creepypasta. I bet you have never even heard about this one. So you're gonna be in for a story. I need to work on a few things. I need to work on my thumbnails, because they don't fit the full screen, so it's just like a little box. It's just like a box, and it looks really bad. And I need to work on my editing, because my editing is absolutely garbage. But besides the fact, I'm having fun. If you're enjoying watching this, then thank you so much. Alright, so first we're going to start off with background information, and then we're going to be getting into the, scary story that I can't really narrate because I am bad at narration. The Persuaded is a lesser-known creepypasta that revolves around a horrifying apocalyptic scenario caused by a mysterious virus or disease. The story dives deep into psychological horror, focusing on isolation, despair, and the terrifying behavior of those infected. The story's protagonist wakes up in a hospital, finding that the world is seemingly abandoned. As they explore, it becomes clear that something catastrophic has happened. The infection, referred to as the persuasion, compels its victims to act in a bizarre, grotesque way, often leading to self-mutilation or violent behavior. The disease doesn't seem to spread in a typical biological way. Instead, it functions on an unnerving psychological level, as though infected are persuaded by an unseen force. So, kind of like the movie Bird Box. If you see the monster, you just immediately commit. So, the protagonist experiences intense paranoia, grappling with the thought of succumbing to the same fate while trying to avoid any infected people they encounter. The infection represents the loss of free will as people become tools of destruction against their own bodies. The protagonist's journey through a world of devoid and rational humanity heightens the loneliness and despair. The nature of the virus forces the reader to question reality, agency, and control. The Persuaded isn't as widely known as the classics like the Russian sleep experiment, but it fits into creepypasta genre with its ominous tone and unsettling atmosphere. Its detailed descriptions of the infected and the protagonist's mental state create a sense of dread that builds as the story progresses. The author remains unknown as a hallmark of mainly early creepypastas. Its writing style focuses on vivid, visceral descriptions that make the horror feel personal and immediate. The exact mechanism of the infection is never fully explained, leaving readers' imaginations to fill the gaps. The thought of losing control over your own mind and body taps into a deep primal fear. The protagonist's slow realization that escape may be impossible adds to the story's bleak and haunting tone. Though The Persuaded doesn't have the same widespread recognition of some creepypasta legends, its unique blend of psychological and apocalyptic horror leaves it a lasting impression. I woke up in the hospital, the kind of groggy disorientation that comes after surgery. The room was cold, the fluorescent lights flickering faintly above me. No nurse, no sound of machines beeping, just silence. Pushing myself upright, I called out, "Hello?" My voice echoed down the empty hallway beyond the open door. Something wasn't right. Hospitals are never this quiet. I staggered out of bed, my bare feet hitting the cold aluminum. The place looked abandoned. IV bags hung limp on their stands. Wheelchairs sat idle in corners. Blood smeared on. And I noticed the blood smeared on the walls, streaks along the floor, not puddles but trails, as if someone had been dragged away. I told myself to stay calm. Maybe there had been an evacuation. Maybe the power outage meant something technical had gone wrong. I told myself to stay calm. Maybe there had been an evacuation. Maybe the power outage meant something technical had gone wrong. But then I saw the first body. It was one of the patient rooms, slumped against the far wall. A man, his hospital gown torn and bloodied, with his hands wrapped tightly around his throat. His eyes were open, wide open, and his lips were twisted into a grin, as he'd have found something hilarious right before he'd strangled himself. I stumbled back, nearly slipping on the slick floor. That's when I heard the sound, a faint whispering just at the edge of my hearing. It wasn't words, not exactly, more like the suggestion of words. I spun around, but no one was there. The whispers grew louder, an urgent hum that crawled into my skull. My head throbbed as a strange thought entered my mind. Unbidden. Do it. I shook my head violently, pressing my hands against my ears. "No," I muttered. "I don't know what you want, but no." I ran. I didn't care where, as long as it was away from that sound. That body. The halls seemed endless, each turn identical to the last. Then I saw a movement ahead. A nurse. At least, I thought it was a nurse. She was hunched over, rocking back and forth in the middle of the hallway. I approached cautiously, my voice trembling. "Hey, are you okay?" She didn't respond. Her hands were digging into her scalp, nails tearing at her skin. Her head snapped at me, and for a moment her face was expressionless. Then she smiled, the same wide, unnatural grin as the man in the room. I turned to run, but she was faster than she looked. Her shrieks echoed through the halls as she lunged, her bloodied fingers reaching for my throat. I swung blindly, grabbing a metal tray from the nearby cart and slamming it into her face. She crumbled, still smiling, even though she got hit to the floor. The whispers were deafening now. My vision blurred, my thoughts tangled. I felt it creeping into my mind, that persuasion, urging me to do something I couldn't understand but somehow wanted to obey. My hands reached for the crowbar I'd picked up earlier, fingers curling it tightly around it. I stared at my reflection in the darkened window. My own face smiled back at me. And that's when I realized I wasn't running anymore. So, that was The Persuaded. It's kind of like Bird Box, if you ever watch that. You see the monster, you want to hurt yourself. So, yeah, that's, never heard of it, and I bet you have never heard of it either. So, it's hard to read the stories, because if it mentions the word blood in it, then I will get a little queasy and lightheaded. So, if it does, I kind of brace myself for it, and then say it, and then if I feel bad, I'll stop. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you had a wondrous, gratefulest. I hope you had a good day. All right, I hope you had a good day, good night, whatever time it is you're watching this. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing better than I am right now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you tomorrow. Definitely, I'll see you tomorrow. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Even if I work every day. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.